What's going on, guys? So today, going fishing with my family, well, the male side of the family, on Lake Superior, Chequamegon Bay in northern Wisconsin. It should be a really exciting trip. We're gonna be fishing for smallmouth, and Chequamegon Bay has some of the biggest smallmouth that I've ever caught in my entire life, and I think most of us have ever caught. But you can catch fish that are 6-7 pounds, and they're absolutely awesome. So I'm really looking forward to it. We're just cruising along in the woods here, and we will be on the lake shortly. All right, there goes boat one, and here is boat two. Pretty awesome setup. We're running these flat boats that they use down in the saltwater flats, 200 horsepower motor. Kind of use the pole. We're supposed to be catching some big fish today, so it should be really, really exciting. Well, let's get to it. All right, so we're getting the boat unloaded. My dad and Roger are going out with Roger the guide. That's their boat down there. They're just already unloaded, headed out. And this is Lake Superior. Pretty cool. A lot of people, you know, they don't realize that lakes are can be huge to the point where you can't actually see the other side of the lake. And Lake Superior is actually the biggest lake in the United States, and it is huge. It's freezing cold because it's right up by Canada, but it's a big, big lake. This is actually a large bay called Chequamegon Bay, where we do the smallmouth fishing. We won't actually be heading out into the big lake because the smallmouth aren't out there. They're in this bay, and it's pretty much the only spot in Lake Superior that I think you can catch smallmouth. And they said they've been catching huge fish. We should be getting into some big fish today. It should be really, really exciting. Fast boat, big fish, good times. There goes Dad and Roger and Roger. They are hauling ass right now. These boats are so fast and they have so much power. You know, they're not really a boat that we could have on the type of lakes that we have around our cabin because they're fairly small, they're shallow, they're large rocks. This is definitely a big water boat. You know, they use them in the ocean, they use them on Lake Superior, they use them in huge, huge lakes with a lot of area and a lot of room to move around where you don't really have to worry about hitting anything. It is pretty funny though, because every once in a while you'll see a guy with a huge bass boat. This is pretty much a bass boat. You'll see a guy with a bass boat in a tiny little lake that he just can't even open up his motor half throttle and go on. But we're gonna head out here. It's gonna be pretty awesome, and we're looking forward to a fantastic day of fishing. Alright, so we just made it out to one of the flats. This is kind of like an inlet to a river, I believe. They come in all over the place around here. But it's fairly shallow. We're going to be fishing some smallmouth. You can see some fish beds down there, maybe. There's an eagle. Bald eagle? Yeah. Sitting there having a good time, enjoying life. Tom fishing up there. Haven't caught yet. I, on the other hand, have caught everything.
Should I change lure?
Yeah,
you might. They're not too...
It's a little slow today. I've pulled up about 3 smallmouth. We got one in the boat, a rock bass, and a perch. So hopefully we'll catch some more fish here. I'll get the next one on camera for you guys. Got a smallmouth. Get it in the net. Pretty good one. Look at that. 3 pounds, 3.5?
Yep. Nice.
Maybe 4. By the time I get back to California, it'll be 6.
Beautiful fish.
Yeah.
Thanks. Look how swollen his belly is.
Chequamegon Bay smallmouth, Lake Superior.
Oh.
Mwah.
You put me back, I'd kill you, you son of
I'm pregnant.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, it's
That's a pregnant lady, don't mess with her.
That's cool. Well, I've caught about half a dozen smallmouth, some rock bass, and a little perch. You can see it's raining. We're all wearing our rain gear, eating lunch. It's pretty quiet. We're hoping the fishing picks up in the afternoon and this rain stops. But I'm still looking for that elusive 13-pound smallmouth. Go ahead and hold that bad boy up. Oh! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to catch a fish when I was filming.
You need pliers?
Now you see how to catch them? You just let your worm. Somebody hold your camera. Hey guys. Tell him you're out of bait. You need somebody to hold his camera for a dead body. We can do that.
Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. Yeah.
When we get back to the cabin, we'll take all the pictures of the big ones and embarrass the boys. Well, that's if we don't take it. Make it look like this.
Get him in the net, in the boat. Yeah. Good one.
Let's see. Very nice. Let's see it, Rod. Oh, it's a keeper. We call those keepers.
Excellent fish. Hey. Bye, buddy. Catching smallmouth on Chequamegon is a lot of fun. All right, guys, so we've been out here for about 3 hours, I would say, going on or maybe our 4th hour. We're not really catching fish, so we're gonna head in. We're gonna call it about a half day. I caught a couple, but they just weren't really biting that much. Caught some rock bass, a little perch. I don't know, I got a nice one, 3.5 pound smallmouth, so that was really exciting. We're gonna head in, have a few drinks, cocktails at the bar, and then we'll head back to the cabin in a little bit. So this is kind of cool. They have a rock, it's called a rock, it's a water break, it's a rock wall, and basically it stops all the huge waves from coming in here and messing everything up. The seawall. But here you can see, this is where back in the day that they actually drilled through the holes, and then they would stick dynamite down these holes, ram it down there with a stick, and they'd blow up all these rocks, and they'd all come apart. That's pretty cool, because I like TNT. So we got done fishing for the day. Here we are, sitting at the bar, called Deep Water, which is a fantastic name for a bar, by the way. Deep Water. Oh yeah, we got stuck up in that deep water. We couldn't get out. It was terrible. Almost drowned. But we're gonna go fishing tomorrow on the river too for muskie. It should be really exciting, and that should pretty much wrap up this vlog. So I'll see you guys then.